it's the 6th-round junior welterweight battle, and that's the 140-pound division, and it features Jeremy Hollywood Bryan, a Pat Lynch product, who, by the way, Pat Lynch managed the likes of Arturo Gatti, and he takes on Daniel Mitchell, a 5-1-1 fighter from Pittsburgh, a southpaw. I failed to mention at the top there, Davey, that Daniel Mitchell actually had quite an amateur career himself. He had a record of 90-2 as an amateur fighter, so you know, this could be a pretty competitive fight. One kid, 150 amateur fights. The other kid, well, 92. 90-2 is a great record.
Well, this is going to be a matter for Bryan, how he can react from what happened in his last fight. He was way ahead on the cards, 7 for 7, and walked into a big shot, was dropped and knocked out. So now it's how do you recover emotionally, and we're going to find out in this fight.
Well, that was against Arroyo in your hometown of Atlantic City. Let's see how he does against Daniel Mitchell. Mitchell, the southpaw, decked out in the red and white trunks. That's Jeremy Bryan to the left of your screen, now facing you, and Mitchell with his back to you. And these undercard fighters, I'll continue to point them out because you probably don't know them any more than I do, and I don't know the fighters too much myself, only what I've studied in the past week getting ready for this telecast. So again, the southpaw in the red and white is Daniel Mitchell. 5-1, 2 knockouts. Jeremy Bryan, 13-1, lost his last time out. This is round 1, scheduled for 6.
Well, we'll see Bryan try to throw the right-hand lead here against the lefty. We'll see how that works out for him. The double left hook, and we've already got our first headbutt. Bryan try to throw the right-hand lead here against the lefty. We'll see how that works out for him. The double left hook, and we've already got our first headbutt. According to Mitchell, at least, and Randy Newman does not buy into that, but you've got the righty and the lefty coming together, so watch their heads, especially when they dip.
Well, you're going to see that when they dip, and both guys do have a tendency to dip. Bryan, you can tell, is the classier of the two fighters. Mitchell is quick on his feet as you watch to the center of the ring. By the way, this is a small ring tonight. I didn't measure it, but I don't think it's much bigger than 19 feet.
It's a puncher's ring.
Jeremy Bryan in the white trunks is trying to line him up and land that big right-hand shot down the middle. He jabs as the right hand. It doesn't quite catch him. Mitchell tries to circle to his left as a southpaw. He'd be better off coming around to his right a little bit and letting that left hand fly down the middle, but he hasn't got that thought just yet. You know, a guy with 92 amateur fights ought to have that experience in spite of the fact he hasn't been real active as a professional as of late.
And he's taking punishment right now from Bryan, who is setting the attack, getting off first with the jab, and has had good ring positioning thus far. He's able to cut things off and go into his zone whenever he wants to.
Decent hand speed by Daniel with the red trunks. He wanted me to mention his 5-year-old son, Jadon, and his other son, Austin, that are watching the fight at home tonight on pay-per-view in the United States. So we welcome not only the 2 sons of Daniel Mitchell, but our entire pay-per-view audience. He's down, but that won't be scored as a knockdown, and he was hanging on. He still got problems with that eye.
Big problems with the eye, and he was tying on and actually was about to take a knee. He's in deep trouble here. He has to fight out, or Randy Newman could stop this. You don't want to be stranded right there, and he's making it obvious the eye bothers him. So that will attract the referee naturally even more.
Meanwhile, Bryan's loading up shots. He wants to throw that right hand down the middle. If he's got a bad left eye, slide to your right and crack. There it is, the right hand. Good left hook. So Bryan's got the right idea. Mitchell needs to slide down the rope, so grab this guy and walk him back on his heels. 10 seconds to go. The bell ends round number 1. Good timekeepers tonight. We got Ray Ryan and Dan Fishman. So we know that things will be on time, unlike our boys Jim Cobbin from Las Vegas.
And this is a big moment in this fight, what happens in this corner with this eye. Let's keep a look at it. How much does he want to go on here?
I think he's taking the fight out of him with the eye, and eye injury is severe. He doesn't really want to go, Dave. You know that?
I'm saying they may call it in the corner. Here you go. Here's action from the last round. Over the top.
Boy, there's nothing there, Dave.
He got.
What, he gets sweat in his eye or something? There's no thumb. There's no headbutt. I think he's got sweat in his eye.
Could be.
Open it up. Open it up.
He doesn't want to fight.
Can't fight. Can't see. Can't fight. Fight's over. You can't see.
You heard the doctor. The fight's over if you can't see. The doctor will tell Randy Newman.
Said he can't see too. He verbalized it.
You can't see, you can't fight.
Saying he can't see anything. This fight's going to be called. No.
Give me a fucking water, man.
He's trying to wash his eye. I think he's just got sweat and perhaps some grease, you know, in his eye from the gloves of the other fighter. I don't think we didn't see any thumb. We didn't see any headbutt. I hope he's all right.
Shoulder. He was near the shoulder.
So on the advice of the doctor, I'm stopping the fight.
Okay, but he wins.
Yeah.
TKO.
TKO. Can't see. Nope.
That's pretty clear. He's going to win by TKO. Randy Newman has to stop the fight.
Can't see. Fight's over.
Well, that's good for Bryan. He gets an easy TKO after 1 round. I would like to see him fight a little bit more because it looked pretty good.
Get over there and shut up. The guy's hurt.
All right, here you go from the last round. Leaning in, right hand over the top. Watch where the heads are. On the shoulder, nothing.
I mean, I don't see a
the eye
glove
comes
him.
up after that.
I don't even see a glove touch him or anything. Does he get any grease from the shoulder?
Maybe from the shoulder. Take another close look.
Nothing touches
It's okay
the eye.
here. Okay here.
There's the shoulder.
Well,
you know, he's grabbing the right eye, but in the corner when he was sitting down, it's the left eye that he was complaining about. What's this all about? Is this guy trying to fool us? He had us fooled until we saw the replay. He grabs his left eye, then he sits down on the bench and it's his right eye. Now it's back as he sat down and he was grabbing his left eye again. And that's why he couldn't fight. He said, I can't see out of my left eye. But there he was grabbing his right eye. Well, Joe Antonacci has the official particulars. We're going to hang on for just a second here to see exactly what happens. We know that it's over. We heard Randy Newman say that, but really unusual. See, there he is indicating his left eye is a problem, but we clearly saw that he was complaining about his right eye in the replay.
Open up, open up. Can't fight, can't see, can't fight. Fight's over, you can't see.
Well, fight through it, man. He forgot what eye he heard.
how strange indeed.
All right, folks, you saw it. I'm not going to comment on it any further. Here's Joe Antonacci. Joe.
Boxing fans, at the end of the first round, boxer Daniel Mitchell, unable to continue on the advice of the doctor or referee, Randy Newman stops the contest. Your winner by technical knockout from Patterson, New Jersey, Jeremy Bryan.
So Jeremy gets the Duke. His record moves to 14-1. A nice-looking fighter. I would have liked to see him fight a little bit more, but Daniel Mitchell evidently didn't want to fight tonight. Stranger things have happened in the world of boxing, but none stranger than that one. For this night, anyway, I hope we don't see any more of it, Dave. I hope that's not a foreshadowing of anything to come.
A bizarre beginning, to be sure. It was not going his way before that. He was getting clocked with some big shots, and he was on the wrong end of a lot of stuff.
I can't believe a guy who went through the misery of being in prison would quit. Maybe there's something more to it. I don't know. I'm not going to judge the kid, but something's fishy, and I don't like it.